universal signal to say we're officially started. I don't want your questions to fall on deaf ears. Looks like a red light's on, so I can assume someone's watching. First of all, thank everybody for being here tonight. And you have questions, and hopefully I'll be able to provide you with some answers. I say let's get started. Do I call on you? Is it just a shouting match until someone's heard? Okay.
Hey, John. They always say no one's ever bigger than the business. You transitioned to be the face of the company when they went to the PG era, coming out of the Attitude era. What did that mean to you? And when you look back now, with the end near, what do you think your legacy is?
So a lot there. First of all, I'd like to meet this day because I agree with that sentiment that no one person is bigger than the entity. WWE is filled with stories, right? And it's constantly a program of stories ending and new stories beginning. I've never been too concerned. I've never been too concerned with the word legacy. And I don't want you to mix messages here. It doesn't mean I shortchange any second on the canvas. I wish I could do it infinitely. But I just wanted to try to do something special for a globe of people that I owe everything to, and I think this is hopefully the best way to do it. Yeah. Anybody else?
Hey, John.
Good to see you, man.
Good to see you as well. Chris Van Vliet with Insight. You've talked a lot about retirement. Why is 2025 the right time for you to finally retire?
That's a good question. I think the answer is because it's not up to me. I approached the WWE with this idea, and they kind of initiated the talks that this would be a great span of time if we were ever to do it. Gosh, and this is no thanks to me, but the business is at incredible heights of popularity and awareness. There are some really big things going on, especially the Netflix debut, which is very important. And I take pride in still being an individual that they, and this time I mean the WWE is the they, can call up and say, hey, remember that idea you were talking about? We think the time is now. So that really warmed my heart, that not only did my thought resonate of let's do something that we can bring all of us together, or all of us can bond and have excitement, and they will write the stories and we'll execute the best we can. But I'm flattered that I was asked to be a part of something like this. Sure. You just keep firing them away. We'll try our best.
Hi, John.
Yep.
Nice to see you. The last time that we saw you was at WrestleMania. You came face to face with The Rock.
Yeah.
Seems like there's some unfinished business there. Just wanted to know if you had an idea of who your final opponent would be. Do you think that you and The Rock will have one final dance, or would you like to face someone else that you haven't faced yet from the past or the present?
Great question. There's always unfinished business in the WWE, which probably makes this announcement extremely surprising because I'm trying to close up shop here. I don't and have never put much stock in expectations that are beyond my control. And I've tried to lead an existence where I can control what I can. And I am in no position to handpick opponents. I've always had a wonderful time challenging myself, telling stories with whatever hand I was dealt. So I think that's part of the allure and part of the excitement of what we're about to embark on, is the stories we can tell, and hopefully who's gonna show up. We'll see.
Emily May. So you are officially retiring from in-ring competition,
Sure.
which
Yes.
shocked the WWE universe. What advice do you want to pass on to the rest of the WWE superstars that will continue to work beyond the work that you're doing?
Oh, thank you. That's very kind of you to ask. What advice would I pass on? Remember how bad you wanted the job in the first place. You're only as good as your next match. and at all costs try to lead into humility, empathy, and kindness.
Okay, one more question.
No, come on. I said I'd answer all questions because I know you got people in the back, and you made a mistake by putting me on first. I said I'd answer any and all questions about my retirement. So we are going way over. We're going way over. Go for it.
That's got a big match, John. Liam Crowley with Comic Book. Back at the Raw after Mania in 2013, you brought out some dance moves, and one of them was a little heel turn.
Yeah.
At the Firefly Funhouse match, you donned the NWO shirt. We've seen The Rock embrace the dark side in his latest return to the ring. In this final run, do you think there's any chance we see a darker side of John Cena?
So I think by now, after 22 years, I know you'll see me, but you won't see me. You will get my authentic self, and moments of frustration and moments of disappointment. Heck, I can't remember the last time I won a match. I'm on a little bit of a slump. So I guess I don't think in those terms. What I do know is I really try to work hard every day to be as good a human being as I can. So I don't know how much impact that would have, because that goes heavily against what I value. I think you would see through it. Our fans they have a great, pardon my French, they had a great bullshit meter. And what a happy, joyous, and caring moment I was able to be a part of tonight. And I don't know what details we're going to get into as far as matches and opponents. I do know that it's a joyous time for me and a fun time for me, and my goal is to bring generations together to make memories that'll last a lifetime. And if my involvement with a stacked roster, if we can all build moments that pour the foundation for the next 2 decades, man, that's pretty special. So that's the best I can give you right now. Keep them coming, guys. Keep them coming.
One more question about his retirement.
No, I won't have it. Taking over the press conference. Damn, Paul's gonna be mad. So is Punk. He's gonna be pissed.
Hey, John, over here. This might be a difficult question for you to answer, but
Let's lean into it. Let's give it a try.
obviously when people are reflecting on your career, it's very hard to separate your career and Vince McMahon. And I want to know, now that you have had a lot of time to kind of reconcile what has been alleged against Vince McMahon, can you tell me what he has meant to your career and also how you have kind of processed what has come out over the last 2 years?
Well, surely an uncomfortable question. Man, I really would much rather talk about what's ahead of us, and that's really important. I've been pretty honest with my opinion to answer that question, and if you didn't see it, I know you can dig it up somewhere. But I think we're on the precipice of something pretty special, and as the business evolves and continues to evolve, damn, it's in pretty good hands with the TKO folks. So I am happy to be where I'm at. Again, I think if you want that information, you dig hard enough, you can find it. Thank you, though. Thank you. Appreciate the courage. Yes, anybody else?
Hi,
Yep.
John. Melissa.
Nothing's off limits, guys. Go for it.
Hi, John. Right here. So you've been with the company for a long time on the screen as a wrestler.
Mm-hmm.
After your retirement, do you see yourself maybe doing like a backstage as a producer or even just working with the talent in the future?
Great question. So here's where we give you some of the deets of the farewell tour. It's not going to end at WrestleMania. WrestleMania will be my last WrestleMania. But hopefully, if everything goes according to plan, we're going straight through from January to December. We're going to try to do a long list of dates. I think right now, tentatively, it's hovering in the mid-30s to 40s because I'm still going to try to juggle a lot of stuff that's going on. And that'll be the end of my in-ring competition. Now, part of this business plan, I guess, that I proposed and they accepted, thank you, they, was me remaining in the WWE family in some capacity for an extended time to come. I've always said to the audience that the WWE is my home and I love it. And just because I physically feel I'm at my end doesn't mean I need to distance myself from something I love. I have passion for this business. I still watch Money in the Bank and yell at the screen and yell at the guys for what they're doing or what they could be doing. So I feel I have some wisdom locked up here that could be of some value. So I look forward to ending my participation in the ring in the best way that I possibly can and being a member of the extended WWE family for quite some time to come. Keep them coming.
Hey, it's Adrian Hernandez with Unlikely John. Pardon the simplicity in the question, but when it comes to the fans, obviously...
Is the name of your outlet Unlikely John?
No, Unlikely. With Adrian Hernandez. Great podcast. You should be on it one day. We'll talk about that later.
All right.
Obviously, this news hit the sports world, the wrestling world, the entertainment world. You just talked about this journey and how it's going to play out. What's the message to the fans and what they can expect?
Well, man, I've always said I want to find the right time to say thank you. And I've always said I'll never be able to put into words how much the audience means to me, because without them, I'm nothing. So I think this is the best way to do it. Have a bunch of events all across the world where we can all get together for that one last time. Go crazy, have fun, scream at the top of our lungs. I mean, there's a lot of folks out there that told me I couldn't wrestle, certainly told me I suck. I can't wait for them to come back. There's folks now that sing. It's pretty energetic out there. And with like I said, with the meteoric rise in popularity and awareness of the WWE, I think it's a great time to do something like this. I don't think I'm saying anything out of turn here. A lot of sports entertainment retirements are either immediate injury forces, they're excuses to beat up a champion and vie for a title match, or they're dishonest. People say they're walking away and 2 years later they come back. I want to set the record straight right now. I'm done. This is it. But the reason I'm saying that is not because I'm over it, I'm done. I just want to send the message to our fans that, like, if you ever wanted to be a part of this one last time, we're going to do it as big as we can, and we're inviting everybody, and we hope you come enjoy the fun and enjoy the show.
Thank you.
Yeah, go for it. Wherever the mic's at.
Hi, Joe Torres Contralona. You've achieved almost everything, or basically everything in WWE. Is there anything professionally or personally that you want to achieve before retiring?
I think just to let everyone know how appreciative I am. And I guess that's my why for doing this. How grateful I am to have been able to do this for as long at the capacity that I have. I wasn't kidding when I said tonight that I was grateful to play in the house that everybody built, because that's all I'm doing. There was one before me, there were many before me, there'll be many after. I guess what I have left to do is say my thank yous before that chapter closes. Keep them coming.
Hello, Mona Nawaz at the One Mona. I saw you giving some love to Miss Cena ringside. Mm-hmm. What's next for John Cena after you retire, and are the Jorts retiring with you?
So that's a great question. What's next? I don't know. I know what's now. I'm in the middle of filming Peacemaker season 2. So they gave me a weekend off to come and have some fun. Yes, the Jorts will be retired. And man, just when they were coming back into fashion. I do want to make it perfectly clear that when I say I'm done competing, I am done. The uniform will be retired. You will see me in a suit and tie. I have no intention on being physical in any way, no guest refereeing, no falling through an accidental table, none of that stuff. I will be a fan and an advocate, and that's it.
We have time for one more question. I'm sorry, I'm the heel here, but we have one more question because we have 4 people in the back who wants to talk to all of you. Okay?
Hi, John. Alex Lajas from Queen of the Ring. I know tonight must have been a very emotional night for you to come out, but thinking back on your career, especially that young, ruthless aggression, John, how proud of you are of him, and what kind of moments are coming back to you now that you have set your retirement?
So I think reflection is important. This is a great question, but I don't like to get stuck there. There's a lot of work to be done. And I think if I get stuck in reflection, I don't ever want to shortchange folks who are attending our events in the now. I'll tell you in December, when I got a chance to catch my breath and really look back at the whole body of work. But right now, what's most important to me is we all buckle up for a 2025 that should be very interesting. And I look forward to seeing what's happening. I look forward to seeing familiar faces around the world that I've seen for the last 20 years, some new young faces that I haven't been able to see because I haven't been on a full tour in a while. I'm really excited. And tonight, the emotions were happiness and joy and This is not a bad thing. This is a great thing. And like I said, a lot of times, folks have to retire out of emergency, and this is one of those instances where we can hopefully do something that people will remember, and hopefully it'll help the foundation of the WWE moving forward. One more question. Somebody just say something. Go for it. Yeah.
Johnny Crocher. I gotta say, when it's all said and done, what do you want the fans to remember John Cena as?
Man, I don't know. This might sound weird, but I'm not sure if that's important to me. I want them to have fun when they're there, and if they take anything away from that, if they remember me for the guy they booed at the top of their lungs, or someone that affected their life, or hey, the first time I saw you was with a caregiver or a parent, that's their story. I want them to feel that they got my best, and up to now, I can say that they've gotten my best, and I hope that continues. One last question. Somebody say something.
Is there anybody on the roster that you haven't got a chance to work with that you'd love to work with in your run here?
Are you kidding me? The roster's loaded right now. So is there anybody I haven't had a chance to work with? Everybody, and I think that's going to be part of the hype and part of the intrigue about only doing so many dates is what stories are we going to tell, and I very much look forward to that. One last question.
One more freestyle? One more freestyle? One more freestyle? One more freestyle?
If you're Ric Flair or Dusty Rhodes, who's your opposite? Who's that?
Okay, watch this.
Joker.
I'm 47. I got to give that up. As far as the freestyle goes. Album turns 20 next year. Very proud of it. Awesome time in my life. But that chapter's closed, just like we're closing the chapter next year. Say again,
if you're Ric Flair or Dusty Rhodes, who's your counterpart? Like, who's your legacy counterpart? And how you view your career?
Oh, that one's easy. The audience. Absolutely. The most, what do they call it, polarizing figure in WWE. The audience has been my dancing partner for over 2 decades.
Can I follow that up?
What's that?
Can I follow that up?
Can you get a follow-up? That's greedy.
No, thank you very much.
Yeah, one more. Yeah, go. You had a follow-up. I'm stealing his follow-up and pushing it over there.
What's one of the gentlemen in my life that you were excited for your next championship? Are you going for 17?
Great question. I would love that opportunity, but those opportunities are earned, and given my past track record, I got some work to do. So what I said tonight about fantastic opportunities, man, the Rumble, that's a great ticket, right? Elimination Chamber now has some stakes to it, so that's another great opportunity. And like I said, WrestleMania is not my last one. Money in the Bank is another great opportunity. So I know from a straight competitive standpoint, I got to work my way up from the bottom because I'm a realist. But there are some opportunities scattered in there that if I do, harness a little bit more luck, who knows, man? Maybe we really make some history. I don't know. Either way, I'm excited, guys.
Thank you very much for the opportunity.
Kasama, thanks for being generous. I want to thank everybody in the back for giving me time. Thank you guys for your questions. All of them. I really appreciate every one of you guys. Thank you so much. Let's have some fun next year.
Thank you very much, John Cena. Thank you very much.
Tiffany Stratton will be coming up next. If you'd like a question, please raise your hand. When you ask your question, please say your name and outlet.